Hey YouTube, this is Rat Pack. I'm Mike.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 13, I believe. So this time is group battle number 1 is the name of the episode. Take it away.
And what do you guys remember from the last episode?
So yeah, last episode we got a lot of introductions, the very cold reunion of our team, stuff like that, and a shady plot to kill our hero. I mean, I said heroine. Our hero, Itadori.
Yeah.
And Toto making a stand, which significantly weakens the assassination plot.
Yeah. So Toto's stand, we were kind of wondering, did it just have to do with Takada-san, or whatever her name was, or was he legitimately annoyed by the fact that they're trying to plot to kill someone instead of play the game?
Yeah, I'm pretty firm on his side. He didn't want to
be a part of it.
Yeah. With the whole disappointment thing, I think he was indirectly saying, you know, you've been disappointing me for a long time, but
and
this is another big disappointment.
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
Yeah. It's amazing to see, like, he was fighting against the Grandmaster guy. Like, he didn't even care.
Yeah. Although it seems like nobody controls Toto. They just kind of gently suggest his direction.
Yeah, there seems to be very, very, very loose hierarchy. Where it's like, okay, here's a line, you do not cross it.
Should we close that
should
window?
Probably close that window. It's raining outside, people are driving through the water real fast. Yeah, so line of do not start attacking people. As long as you stay on our side, you can do whatever. Like, look what Goju does. He straight up just disrespects the Grandmaster in his face. A lot of that has to do with the fact he's so powerful. But if Toto can get away with kicking down the door in the middle of a meeting and leaving, that suggests to me that everyone around here, you know, you can do whatever you want as long as you follow the rules, but kind of like guidelines, and you don't cross the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to see more about that. I really, really, really love learning about organizations in anime, and this was very interesting. I want to know more about them.
Guys, let's get into it. Remember to like the video and to hit subscribe. Check out our Patreon in the description, and I already mentioned our code GEAS. So are we done mentioning that? Okay.
100%.
Well, code GEAS is on a day in the week. Which day is it?
Tuesday, tomorrow.
Tuesday. Let's go. You think I know the schedule?
Why are they all so far apart? What the?
I saw her with the broom. I was like, is she a witch?
That's a good question.
It was a yes or no question. It's like, no, I don't know where he is.
Hey, nowhere. Who do you think you're talking to? The panda's gaining on them.
Yeah. What are they counting on Yuji for?
It's a trick. It's a spider. She's got a whip.
Toto.
How did you get here already?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Nice.
Oh, that was the plan. Oh.
Oh wow. Quick, tell him you're chasing a woman.
Aww. It's like, I'm gonna win.
Alright. He is so ripped.
Yeah. So scared for Itadori. He's cut better than a diamond.
What?
What the?
Did that thing just save him?
Yeah, what was that about?
Maybe it was like, you know, you're fighting me or something like that.
Wow. You tried to take that?
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Well, this is his way to learn that he can't take his hits dead on. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow.
Jeez, Toto.
Oh wait,
Look
is
at
this
the
Sukuna?
tree.
Maybe.
It might be Sukuna. Oh, it's not.
What?
What? Oh. Here we go. Here we go.
There we go. He says it so evilly. Give serious thought, nice. Look. He found his brother.
Oh my gosh.
Is he actually?
This is it. What's happening? Oh my gosh.
He just lived his whole life to find him.
They're new best friends. This throws a wrench into the Kyoto school's plans, right?
He's gonna do anything to protect him now.
Yeah.
I wanted to say it. No. What?
She just ripped the letter. Oh, she ripped the letter in half.
Wow.
Wow.
This is his dream.
Now, is this his dream, or is this suggesting at one point he knew her? Slaps him.
Mac.
Oh, yeah, it's a door. What the heck?
Had like a whole life.
Uh-oh. Wow, he's dodging bullets though? Oh, shadow style.
Simple domain.
Uh-oh. Don't run into it! Oh no.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow, but he still dodged it.
Yeah.
Even though they're supposed to be guaranteed to hit.
Well,
But it's
that's
a simple
Yeah.
domain. Are these guys...
They're trying to kill him.
Yeah, he's getting it. Yes.
Oh, Toto just said
Toto's
nah,
like-
nah, nah.
No.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah, because Toto could. Same thing.
Oh no!
Oh no, it made it worse.
It backfired.
I mean, hanging there, me.
You're as cute as ever today.
Oh, what?
Oh, Megami. Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, oh, perfect pair. Ooh, they know already.
We already lost him once.
Yeah.
A monster to be destroyed.
How are they communicating with each other?
They're
I
not.
know, they're both
They're-
coming to the same conclusion.
Yeah.
Ah. Bonito Flake's negative.
Oh, she's shaking because of the electricity. Uh-oh. That's good.
What the heck?
Not cute at all.
Punch away his defense.
Was taking some hits.
He can't take his hits though.
No.
Oh, nice.
That's what I mean. I mean, Itadori is taking some hits. Like, he took that.
Yeah.
I think because he's ready for it, he's bracing for it.
Whoa!
Split toughness. He used the English word toughness. Oh! He uses his curse.
Divergent fist? No? Okay. Oh, I love this.
Oh! Look at the moves. And to top it off. Wow.
It's greater than his.
Oh! Oh, he feels it. He feels the diversion thing. It's wrong. Oh no.
Yeah, because remember, it's something you don't do on purpose.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I
Well,
like
that's
how
not
the
good.
subtitles are doing it
The
too.
subtitles are echoing.
Oh no, that's not good. He's angry at his best friend.
虎杖君のことをごめんなさい。言い訳にはなりますが、私はみんなとは違う。でも、だからといって交流会の価値を譲る気はありません。私は少しでも早く自立してお金を稼ぎたいんです。
Okay, okay.
なんで？貧乏です。あなたも二人。
Fair enough.
He's like, are you okay?
前とうまくやれてるか？いや、すぎないか。
She's suddenly worried about her.
Oh, okay.
He's giving you a lesson.
That's why he's the best guy. He's best guy. I love him so much. Person is your type.
What kind of person is your type?
最低限、私より
Stronger than her.
は？なんで答えてもらえると思ったの？かきくけこはマジで無理。
Useless, broke, smelly, stingy, dead.
Dead? Sebastian said.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
The guy who played, yeah.
人は好きですけど、一緒にいて楽しいというか、私にはこの人しかいないって思えるかどうかが大事ですよね。なんだっけ。
What was it?
ほら、いい子そうな子、いい子そうな子。前髪に特徴的なほら。
With notable bangs.
That one girl.
Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice.
Talk about the blue hair girl?
No bangs.
No bangs. Oh,
Hey,
must
nice.
be that one.
Nice girl with bangs.
ああ、庭ね。ああ、そうそうそうそう。
Oh, okay. Discussion.
Discussion.
I didn't expect the feelings to be mutual.
Yeah.
And no, you actually like, yeah, that girl. But at the same time, you're just like,
He
"Who's
doesn't
that
know
girl?
her name.
Yeah.
What's that girl? Yeah,
But
she's
he's
nice.
like, it's because he's like not paying attention fully, but in the back of his mind, he's attracted to her. He's
Yeah.
like, I did kind of like that one girl.
Like that.
Yeah, so,
Her. What was the?
The bangs.
The nice girl. Notable bangs.
yeah. So that's gonna be like a sleeper ship in the background. That's never gonna come up.
Notable bangs. That's what you call the like.
But we got a very important piece of information this episode, in that kelp means suggestion.
Yes. Yes. Didn't he say bonito flakes?
Yeah.
You want, like, bonito flakes, which
Yeah.
is supposed to be neutral, isn't
It was,
it?
yes, I
thought
read
so.
it as a neutral, but I guess now it can mean negative. Well, the thing is, he made a gesture.
Yeah, this time.
Usually, when he...
Start from the top.
Mhm.
They had a plan.
Yes.
And the plan was to have Yuji, who they didn't train with,
Take care of Toto.
take care of Toto.
Mm.
At least
Yeah.
buy them some time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they put a lot of faith in him.
Yeah.
But Megumi had a very strong recommendation that they could trust, given that he fought Toto.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he is actually stronger than Toto without
Yeah,
energy.
so apparently, that's
So
what
he
Toto
is-
said.
Crazy strong.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing is, we don't know how strong he is fighting as normal people, so we don't know how strong he is, just like at base level with base people.
Which
Who
one?
are you talking about?
Itadori or
Itadori.
Toto? Okay.
Itadori? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Toto like crash Megumi through a building, but
Yeah.
that was apparently with cursed energy.
Well, we've also seen Itadori like do that shot put where he bends the bar
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
very heavy metal
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
That is impossible.
He breaks through concrete walls like this thick.
Yeah. He's crazy,
Oh yeah, he
crazy
did
strong.
that at the shopping mall. That was hilarious.
Maybe it's a bit fast, but something I noticed is Toto says his type of woman is a tall woman with a big butt, right?
Mm.
He mentioned Jennifer.
But that's
Lawrence.
exactly what he didn't. Did he?
Yeah, he
No.
said someone like Jennifer Lawrence when he was
Yeah,
talking. to...
Itadori said that, right?
No,
No.
Toto
Toto
said
said
that.
that before.
that's why they're the best friends.
Because he
Okay,
said the
but-
same thing.
But at the same time, what I was saying is Tadaka is the opposite of that. She's very slightly built and short. So I was wondering,
Yeah.
what's that connection about?
It could have just been like a first love for him
Yeah, that's the thing, right? In the flashback, she's there.
in
Is
a
that-
school uniform.
Is that a similar situation where he's inserted Tadaka into his memory because she did something randomly at one point? Or did he actually, like, way back when,
Go to school with her.
go to school with her or something?
I think it's a mind palace. It's
Mind
a
palace.
world of his own design because Itadori's there now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Like they've been best
But, I mean,
friends
I'm
since
like-
high school.
The thing to me that makes it even stranger is like in his mind he knows that he will never be with her, so in his dream world he gets rejected.
Still gets rejected.
Not even your dreams.
But in his dream world he gets comforted by his best friend
Yeah,
who also loves the same type of woman.
yeah. And did you catch what he said afterwards? Like, never lost to anyone in your hometown, huh? I'm like, what
Yes.
is he? What are you talking about?
I was wondering if he was saying that about Itadori, like you must be just like me, like in that way. That's what I was wondering.
Maybe, I don't know. But now they're best friends,
Mhm.
forcefully.
Yeah, I'm wondering like if Itadori will genuinely like come to like him, or if it'll always be like, what are you saying?
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
we're friends. Okay, what?
Well, Itadori gravitates towards the eccentric people, right? So, like,
Yeah.
with Gojo matches his energy. He's friends with Megumi and the girl, but I think he can at least rely on... He knows what to expect from Toto. There's
Mm.
not going to be any shades or of gray or some backstabbing. No. Toto, if he says he'll be there and got your back, he probably will.
Yeah,
So-
you're right.
but he has to prove his worth here. He has to
Exactly.
stand his ground.
He's doing pretty well so far. I love like so he punches with a divergent fist and Toto's like, this is wrong.
Yeah. Gojo's like, yeah, sure, you can use it for now. But
Yeah.
Toto's like, no, you get better at that. You master it. You fix that error.
Or else.
Yeah.
It does seem to be a really handy trick. Though. If
Yeah.
somebody doesn't expect you expect it to have a secondary hit.
Yeah, like you feel the first one, you brace for the first one, then you relax, and then a second one comes.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's useful.
It's just, I guess maybe just because it's incorrect, it perhaps loses a lot of strength.
Maybe. And yeah, maybe it'll be stronger if it was one
In
punch.
sync.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rather than being like one super strong punch, it's like two normal punches.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe when they combine, it's exponential. It's not quite linear.
Something we saw of Toto though, one of his techniques, he swapped places.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there was a clap sound, and then Itadori and the other guy, clan guy, Camel's guy, swaps places.
And
Yeah.
and he apparently didn't even know that Toto had that skill.
Yeah, it clearly wasn't Itadori, and it makes sense because they said he said he does not use his technique on anything lower than a first grade threat.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was using it there to save Itadori.
Yeah.
He would have gotten Camel killed if they fired.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, and another technique we saw was the sword girl. She used something called simple domain.
Yeah.
It was visible, well, for us, but it was a small circle, very small circle. So he was able to dodge it, and like we were talking about, he should be able to never
Be a
miss.
perfect, yeah.
But maybe because it's a basic domain, I'm wondering then what the bonus is. Because the big bonus of a domain is you can't leave, and it's 100% hit rate. So what is the bonus of using something that has neither of those properties? I wonder.
Maybe it's just an increased accuracy and damage.
Maybe.
And it could have his speed could have been what negated it, because she mentioned, wow, he's so fast. So he saw it coming.
So it could be, so maybe in that domain it can be negated, but it takes a very high level.
Right. Or just the fact that it's fast, and that if he wasn't fast enough, she would have definitely hit him. But he came out of the way.
Did the curse save Itadori?
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was random.
I thought that was like a thing of, no, you're fighting me, but didn't you say anything? It was
No.
swinging back and forth.
I don't think curses think like that.
No, but it was speaking. It has speech ability.
Before, yeah.
So yeah, that was very strange. I wonder if they'll ever explain that. But you seem surprised, and you've seen
Just
this.
because I've never noticed it before. I mean, obviously this was my favorite episode because Soda was in it. But I never noticed why it got in front of him. I'm like, what?
Perhaps it was just one of those things where he backed up just to where it was swinging, because it was swinging before, and it was just coincidence it got hit.
Yeah. It could have just been, like, I don't know if it would be, but it could have just been like because plot, just to loosen the blow for Itadori, because Itadori was underestimating, and he otherwise would have lost his arms.
Yeah, he might have got his arm blown right off.
Yeah.
He's like, is my hand still there?
We didn't really get to see a whole lot of interesting techniques from the other people, aside from we saw some little preview of the gun in the hand of the robot guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
Kamo uses a bow, and the other girl she just has a pistol, so nothing special there. But
Well, yeah, hers are, they go through your, what did she used it on the girl, the other girl, but I can't remember what it did.
It put holes in her clothes.
But it didn't kill her.
It didn't kill her. So I think she can set the lethality level.
Maybe.
Or something like that. But they're dodgeable.
I think that's just Itadori.
Well, yeah, it could just be Itadori, but he said that, they're not invincible.
Yeah.
But the girl on the broom, though, she's doing reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance, yeah. She was supposed to help find the demons.
Yeah.
Curses.
Demons. Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I think of the wrong show.
Yeah, she doesn't seem very useful in a fight, given that they were just playing with her. The panda and the girl were just below her.
Come and play.
Yeah, so she comes down, she's in trouble, and she can't really fly, so she's just stuck there.
And apparently she likes cute things.
Yeah.
The only other thing I wanted to point out was back to Sword Girl is I don't like the character trait of she doesn't want to kill Itadori. She really doesn't agree with it, but she's still doing it. Like, I get why, but at the same time, it's like, come on, are you gonna kill someone?
Yeah.
So yeah, but she's saying, she's poor, she got to take care of her family, she needs these recommendations to get money. So she's in it for herself.
I think she's just not strong enough to stand her own ground, and she has to just go along, because what is her option?
Toto walked out of there fine.
Toto.
But they're gonna kill her.
I think seeing her from the past, like, I don't think she has the mentality to stand there and say, no, I don't want to do this.
Well, yeah,
she doesn't even argue with the other people. She's like, everything that she says in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that
she should have some more remorse.
A bit, yeah. It's just a bit of a stark difference between, like, Toto saying, no, I'm not gonna do this, and she gets peer pressure to do it.
I do agree that it's I don't think they gave her enough.
Your priorities a bit mixed up.
Yeah, she's in it for, her goal of earning money and taking care of her family, but maybe she should have a little bit more care that she's trying to kill a person.
Yeah. I mean, I get why. I'm just saying, like, really?
She did, like, when Toto was like, you're not doing this.
Who's not doing this?
When Toto interrupted, she was like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, she wanted it out.
Yeah. So she was happy there.
Could you actually explain the recommendation thing a bit? Because I kept looking down on the thing. So they said you can get in via recommendation, which will happen with Gojo and Itadori. But Itadori can't get promoted off of another recommendation from Gojo. Was that it?
Yeah, you can't get recommended a promotion by the person who's mentoring you.
Okay. So
that's why they have to be noticed here by other people that are not in charge of them.
So I guess, yeah. I was going to ask, so then in theory, Gojo could have recommended him to get in, he's in, and not mentored him, and then got him promoted then thereafter.
Probably, but I don't know if you would want to put Itadori Sakuna vessel in anyone else's care.
Yeah.
It's better to be that he never gets promoted and he still gets stronger. Like, he could be a special grade level and never get promoted, but
yeah,
he doesn't care. He's gonna die anyways, right? According to their plan.
I want to see what they get paid, what they live like.
Yeah.
Because that whole time I was like, okay, but why do you want to get promoted? And it's just like, because I'm poor. It's like, okay, so you get paid. But how much? Like, what lifestyle are we talking in these grades?
Maybe like in this like school term, I guess you're like interns, unpaid interns, and then
Makes
once
sense.
you get promoted, then you get paid as an independent contractor.
Yeah, Nanami left a job as a stockbroker, it looks like, to join this. So I'm guessing they're around the same level, maybe. Because he seemed very pragmatic. I imagine the money has something to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much a stockbroker gets paid in Japan. I know in the United States, they vary wildly.
Very, it
Based
can
off
be.
how well you do or what
Yeah.
company you work for. But the one he worked at seemed very seedy. So
Yeah.
almost pump and dump. But
Or last thing I have, Gojo Miwa ship might happen. Nice.
I don't think they'll actually push
I don't
it
think it's
because of
happening.
gold. That's what I'm feeling. But you would know.
Not in this season.
spoiler. I'm kidding. But yeah, the thing about that, it seemed very much like one of those things where the authors are like, okay, let's just let them fight here. Why not?
Yeah.
Let it burn.
Little bird.
They can do whatever they want with that information. Though at first I was thinking that they were kind of pointing towards there used to be something between scene. I wonder almost if Gojo was like needling her again, because he does take small jabs at her, like playful jabs at her sometimes.
The purple hair girl.
Purple girl.
Yeah, he does.
So I was wondering if maybe the reason they put her in that scene was because that was another way of him like, hey, can he? I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
It could have been.
Like, maybe. But the seed's been planted with me, and we know Mia likes her. Miwa. likes her.
Miwa.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last thing I have is Toto training.
Yeah.
What's the entire training arc in the forest?
Yes. during this one battle, the battle arc is it's Toto arc. It's actually
He
Toto
just
arc.
shows back up and he's swole for no reason.
Looks just like Toto's twin.
Just with pink hair.
We're besties.
That's terrifying.
So I really, all this just makes me want to meet this Akatsu guy.
Oh, the guy that he
the previous friend that he really
revered.
wanted to fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that it does explain.
Did he say that he liked his tasted woman?
I don't know.
He just
I
said
remember.
something about how he was
You-
like the only one
Yeah.
worth fighting,
Yeah, he was
which
looking
would
forward to fighting him.
imply it would imply that he has the same taste, like the only one who has the same taste.
What happens if you meet somebody who's really good at fighting, but they don't like Jennifer Lawrence?
I think that is the clincher. I
I
think
think
Jennifer
that's
Lawrence is the
good.
clincher, and if you can also be a good fighter, that would be awesome.
Yeah. The funny thing is he's lose. Like if you disappoint him, he beats the crap out of you, like he did with Megumi. If you're his best friend, he's not gonna hold back because
Yeah.
you're his best friend and he expects better.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? What do you do? So,
It's Toto, man.
But that's what I'm looking for. I want to see what Toto is gonna like say to him. If he can like just say something to him that will like, oh, that's how you do it, you know. That would be interesting if it happened like that.
Well, anyway, I'm done with the series. That was the whole reason.
You don't
why
watch
you guys
anymore?
watch this one.
Yeah,
That was the episode. It's gone now.
yeah. This was the episode you were talking about when you were telling me. That
Yeah.
got you into the show because you saw this.
Just that guy. Yeah.
Now, did you jump directly to this
Yep.
episode and came across this?
Yep. This was the latest episode that was out. I was just like, oh, what kind of anime is this? And I just watched the latest episode to see if it's interesting. And I'm like, oh.
Wow.
And this happened to be the episode that I was watching, and I'm like, this is amazing. This man had just rewrote his whole life story to insert Itadori as his best friend.
You hit the jackpot.
Yeah, what an episode to hit
Right?
on.
Yeah, that's all I have though.
It was
Same.
great. Yeah. Guys, remember to like the like button, subscribe the subscribe button, Patreon the Patreon description. See you next time, or a whole week early on Patreon.
A special thanks to Jesse, Kay, Lucky, Chance Lewis, Brian Nemeka.